Right wing is as right wing does. Right wing is as right wing does. White wing is as white wing does. Holler if you hear me, folks. These right wingers are unbelievable, man. They are unbelievable, man. Seriously, it's the same sort of folk who would run through a dynamite factory with a lit match. You may make it out alive. You may make it out alive, but you're still an idiot. You're still an idiot. You may drive without your seatbelt. You may make it out alive. You're still an idiot. Okay? It's like going out on the water with no buoyancy devices, if you get what I'm saying. Not very wise. You may make it out alive. You're still a moron. So let's check out this Jimmy Dore fan. Here we go. This is in Vice News. An ivermectin influencer died. Now his followers are worried about their own severe symptoms. Danny Lemoi took a daily dose of veterinary grade ivermectin and told his thousands of followers to give the drug to children. He died of a common side effect of the medication. Darwinism of the social variety. Or I guess that's just Darwinism, isn't it? A Darwin Award indeed. Just before. What a guy. What a guy. Just before 7 a.m. on March 3rd, Danny Lemoi posted an update in his hugely popular pro ivermectin Telegram group, Dirt Road Discussions. Happy Friday, all you poisonous horse paste eating survivors. Hours later, Lemoi was dead. What a terrible situation. I mean, we're dealing with a human being here that is obviously severely either brain damaged or brainwashed. Jesus Christ! For the last decade, Lemoi had taken a daily dose of veterinary ivermectin, a dewormer designed to be used on large animals like horses and cows. In 2021, as ivermectin became a popular alternative COVID-19 treatment among anti vaxxers, he launched what became one of the largest Telegram channels dedicated to promoting the use of it, including instructions on how to administer ivermectin to children. Don't, or we are going to take your kids away. But despite Lemoy's death, the administrators of his channel are pushing his misinformation, even as his followers share their own worrying possible side effects from taking ivermectin, and some question the safety of the drug. Lemoi, a heavy equipment operator who lived in Foster, Rhode Island, passed away unexpectedly on March 3rd, according to an online obituary post by his family last week. He was survived by his parents and brother. The obituary gave no details about the cause of his death, and the Telegram channel administrators broke the news of his death to his followers. Though it was obvious that Danny had the biggest heart, it was unbeknownst to him that his heart was quite literally overworking and overgrowing beyond its capacity, nearly doubled in size from what it should have been, the admins wrote, adding, "We understand that this is going to raise questions for those who were following him. And you can't let that money train go away. Not till you get on it. Even if it means buying that ass a first class ticket to the resurrection. Good luck." Lemoy began taking the version of ivermectin designed for animals on a daily basis in 2012, after he was diagnosed with Lyme disease. According to a detailed account of his medical history he gave on a podcast last November, he said then that 5 months after first taking the drug, he quit all other treatments and believed ivermectin had regenerated his heart muscle. That's some low IQ shit. During the pandemic, ivermectin became hugely popular among anti vaxxers, many of whom were taking and recommending the veterinary formulation of the drug rather than the one designed for human use, which still has no use against COVID 19. While ivermectin for humans is used to treat serious illnesses like river blindness, it has repeatedly been shown to be an ineffective treatment for COVID 19. It has always been shown to be ineffective against COVID 19. Ivermectin is only for parasites. COVID 19 is only a virus. And according to the Missouri Poison Center, ingesting large doses of ivermectin formulated for animals has a long list of side effects, including seizures, coma, lung issues, and heart problems. Veterinary ivermectin is not a cure or effective treatment for COVID, the FDA has repeatedly warned, and is highly concentrated because it is designed for large animals like horses and cows. Such high doses can be highly toxic in humans, the FDA cautions. Danny was fully convinced that his heart had regenerated after his incident with Lyme disease that almost ended in congestive heart failure, the admins wrote, before claiming that a family history of heart disease and chronic stress were why his heart had ultimately become engorged. All of his other organs were unremarkable, the admins wrote, and this was determined to be a death by unfortunate natural causes. The admins of Lemoi's channel did not respond to Vice News' questions about where they got their information about his death. Lemoi's surviving family did not respond to Vice News' request for comment on the cause of his death, but a review of Lemoi's Telegram channel shows that many of his followers who were taking his dosage recommendations or protocols for veterinary ivermectin are experiencing numerous known side effects of taking the drug. Pay attention, Jimmy Dore. This is happening to you right now. I'm 4 months now and all hell's breaking loose. All pain has hit my waist down with sciatic, shin splints, restless leg syndrome, tight, sore calves, and it feels like some pain in the bones, a member wrote on Friday. Many of his... Okay, here we go. Lemoi explained away the negative side effects of taking veterinary ivermectin by describing them as herxing, a real term to describe an adverse response that occurs in people who take antibiotics as a treatment for Lyme disease. This is not an antibiotic. This is an antiparasitic. It's like calling an antiseptic an antibiotic or an antifungal an antibiotic, because they might do something to help you someday in some way. No. An antibiotic's an antibiotic, an antiparasitic's an antiparasitic. My wife has been taking ivermectin for 3 months, a member wrote Friday. She is being treated for autoimmune hepatitis, thyroid, and vertebrae issues. She has had some serious herxing. Today she has a migraine, vomiting, and severe stomach pain. Does anyone else have any idea how to help, and are these herxing symptoms? Some members of the group are taking ivermectin not only as a treatment against COVID, but as a cure-all for almost every disease, from cancer and depression to autism and ovarian cysts, believing that every disease is caused by a parasite that is removed from the body by ivermectin, just as animals are given the drug to treat a variety of parasitic worms. Embrace that pseudoscience. Embrace that make-believe. You're whistling past your own graveyard. Lemoi also formulated an ivermectin regimen for children. Lock him up. Oh, he's dead. And numerous members of the group reported that they were using it. This week alone, one member wrote that she had established another group for parents of children on the spectrum, cerebral palsy, PANS, PANDA, Downs, etc., who are using the Lemoi's recommended dosage. When some members of the group blamed Lemoi's death on ivermectin, they were criticized in the Telegram channel. Their fellow group members claimed they were spreading misinformation. Now they're just telling you how it is. Cry about it. Not bad. Hey. Nothing like bad news, right? You just want to call it fake news. We get it. You're right-wingers. No one can convince me that he died because of ivermectin, one member wrote this week. He ultimately died because of our failed Western medicine, which only cares about profits and not the care. Yeah, they're the ones selling the ivermectin. Despite Lemoi's death, administrators said this week the Telegram channel would live on, and the group is attracting new members who continue to take ivermectin despite suffering serious side effects. I am very new to this. I've been on Bimectin paste for 20 days, one new member wrote on Friday morning, explaining that he too was suffering from Lyme disease. I have severe chest pain, costochondritis symptoms, air hunger, internal tremors, brain fog, headaches on the back of my head, anxiety, depression, doom, and gloominess. Look, masks work, ivermectin don't. Okay, Paxlovid, vaccines, they work. Ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine, they don't. They don't work. Not for COVID-19. All right, filtration, ventilation, that sort of stuff, that can work. Hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin, it's not going to help. Now, you can deal in folklore and fairy tales all you want. I'm going to be over in the nonfiction section. You know what's up, guys. I'm going to leave it at that.